Have you ever wondered why life is a series of beginnings and endings? Picture the cycle of the seasons. Just as winter gives way to spring, then summer, then fall, our lives too are a series of cycles and phases, each with its own beginning and inevitable ending. It's a dance of change, a rhythm that pulses through every aspect of our existence. And just as the earth accepts each season's end, so too must we learn to accept the conclusion of our life's phases. This acceptance isn't a sign of defeat, but a testament to our resilience, our adaptability, and ultimately, our growth. Life is fluid, and change is its only constant. From childhood to adolescence, adulthood, and old age, each stage of life concludes, making way for the next. Jobs come and go, relationships bloom and fade, projects start and finish. Each ending is a turn of the page, a closing of a chapter in the book of our lives. But why is this acceptance so vital? It's because in the face of change, acceptance allows us to let go and move forward. It frees us from the chains of the past and opens the door to new possibilities. By acknowledging and accepting the end of a cycle, we are not closing ourselves off, but preparing ourselves for the next adventure. Yet embracing this cycle isn't just about accepting endings. It's about proactively engaging with our life changes, steering them in a direction that leads to improvement rather than decline. It's about recognizing that while the future is uncertain, we hold the power to influence our direction. In this journey, it's important to remember that every ending holds valuable lessons. Reflecting on completed cycles can help us glean insights and avoid repeating past mistakes. It can foster positive changes and set us on a path of continuous growth. Understanding our emotions and reactions during these transitions is crucial. This self-awareness, this emotional intelligence, is a powerful tool for navigating life's ebbs and flows successfully. Let's not forget the role of self-care in all of this. Prioritizing our mental and emotional well-being ensures we have the energy and clarity needed to embrace new beginnings. And above all, let's practice gratitude. For the major milestones, yes, but also for the everyday blessings. Because as we journey through life, each ending is merely the prelude to a new beginning. What if we told you that endings are not merely closures but gateways to new opportunities? Life is composed of a series of cycles, each with its own beginnings and endings. These cycles may be as small as the tasks we complete each day, or as grand as the phases of our lives. The end of each cycle, whether it's the close of a year, the culmination of a project, or the end of a relationship, is not merely a point of closure. It's a gateway, a transition point that opens up new possibilities and opportunities. Just as the sun sets to give way to the moon, so too must we embrace the endings in our lives. They are not a cause for despair, but rather a symbol of completion, a testament to our resilience and our ability to weather life's storms. Recognizing and accepting the end of a cycle is not an admission of defeat, but an acknowledgement of growth and evolution. Yet, embracing endings is more than just accepting their inevitability. It's about actively seeking the lessons they offer, the wisdom they impart. It's about using these lessons to propel ourselves forward, to make our next cycle even more enriching than the last. It's about harnessing the power of endings to fuel our beginnings. Indeed, endings can be difficult. They often bring with them a sense of loss, of emptiness. But it's in these moments of discomfort that we are given the opportunity to truly reflect, to examine our emotions, our reactions, and our choices. It's in these moments that we gain the clarity needed to shape our future. So as we stand on the precipice of an ending, let us not turn away in fear. Let's embrace it. Let's delve into the lessons it offers, the growth it promises. Let's take the energy from this ending and channel it into our next beginning. After all, an ending is not a full stop. It's a semicolon, a pause before a fresh sentence begins. It's an invitation to write a new chapter, to start a new journey, to embrace a new beginning. Remember, an ending is just another name for a new beginning. What if the power to shape your life lies in your own hands? Imagine being the master of your own destiny, where every twist and turn is a result of your conscious decisions. Sounds empowering, doesn't it? This is the essence of a proactive approach to life's transitions. Life is like a vast ocean of change. Sometimes the waters are calm and soothing, other times they're rough and turbulent. But remember, you are the captain of your ship. You have the power to steer it in the direction you desire. Taking control doesn't mean you'll always have smooth sailing or that you can prevent storms from arising. It means having the courage to set your course, to adjust your sails when necessary, and to face the winds of change head-on. When we talk about transitions, we're not just talking about the big, life-altering ones. We're also referring to the small, everyday changes that gradually shape our lives. And in both cases, being proactive is crucial. Being proactive means that you're not just reacting to life's events as they come. Instead, you're anticipating, planning, and taking action to ensure that these transitions lead to growth and improvement. It's about harnessing the power of change to transform your life in the ways you want. Consider this. When a caterpillar undergoes metamorphosis, it doesn't just sit and wait for the transformation to happen. It takes an active role in the process. It builds a cocoon, rests, and then emerges as a butterfly. This is a beautiful analogy for how we can approach our own life transitions. To take control, we must first accept that change is inevitable. But the outcome? That's up to us. We can choose to see the end of a phase as a threat or an opportunity. We can decide whether to be paralyzed by fear or propelled by excitement. Remember, the future is not something that happens to us, it's something we create. Every decision we make, every action we take shapes the course of our lives. So don't let life just happen to you. Embrace the power of being proactive. Guide your own journey. Navigate your transitions with confidence and purpose. The reins of change are in your hands. Does the uncertainty of the future unsettle you? It's a sensation many of us recognize. The future, with its inherent ambiguity and rapid changes, can appear daunting, even overwhelming. But here's a thing to remember. Life is not just something that happens to us. We play a significant role in shaping our journeys. In the grand tapestry of life, we are not merely threads being woven without any control. We are the weavers. Each decision we make, each action we take, is a stitch in the fabric of our existence. The future, although unknown, is not entirely beyond our influence. It's like a vast, open sea. We may not control the waves, but we can adjust our sails, choosing our direction, navigating through the storms and charting our course towards our desired destination. Embrace the uncertainty. Consider it not as a cause for fear, but a catalyst for growth. After all, it's in the realm of the uncertain where possibilities bloom. Uncertainty fuels innovation, sparks creativity, and propels us out of our comfort zones. It's the birthplace of potential and the wellspring of progress. So, instead of shrinking back, let's lean into the unknown. Let's welcome the ambiguity, and let's seize the opportunities it presents. Every day is a fresh canvas, waiting for us to fill it with our colors. Each moment is a new crossroads, where we get to decide which path to take. The future is not a predetermined path laid out in front of us. It's a story yet to be written, and we hold the pen. So, in those times of uncertainty, when the future seems like a vast, uncharted wilderness, remember this: you are the cartographer of your life. You have the power to sketch your map, to blaze your trail, and to shape your destiny. In the face of uncertainty, remember, you have the power to shape your future. What if the past was your greatest teacher? This isn't a rhetorical question, but a real invitation to explore the depths of our personal histories. Our past, filled with an array of experiences, is like a vast library, rich with lessons waiting to be discovered. Imagine life as a series of chapters. Each one, whether it's filled with joy or pain, success or failure, is a crucial part of our story. Often we are tempted to rush into the next chapter, eager to leave behind what we perceive as negative or challenging. But in our haste, we risk losing the valuable insights that each ending can offer. It's essential to pause, reflect, and extract the wisdom embedded in our past. This process isn't about dwelling in regret or nostalgia. Instead, it's about understanding our journey, acknowledging our growth, and learning from our mistakes. It's about looking back not with judgment but with curiosity and compassion. Take a moment to think about a recent chapter that ended in your life. What did you learn from it? How did it shape you? What could you do differently next time? These questions aren't meant to make you feel stuck or guilty. Instead, they're tools to help you mine the gold from your past and use it to enrich your future. Remember, every experience we've had, every person we've met, every decision we've made has contributed to who we are today. By reflecting on these, we can gain a clearer understanding of ourselves, our values, and our desires. We can identify patterns that may be holding us back, and we can celebrate our progress and resilience. In this way, our past becomes a compass, guiding us towards more conscious choices and healthier patterns. It helps us to cultivate wisdom, resilience, and self-awareness, fostering positive changes in our life. It encourages us to be proactive, to take control of our journey, and to turn endings into new beginnings filled with potential and growth. So let's honor our past, not as a collection of faded memories, but as a source of invaluable lessons. Let's embrace it as a teacher, guiding us towards a more fulfilling life. The past, with all its trials and triumphs, is a treasure trove of lessons. Have you ever considered how understanding your emotions could guide you through life's transitions? Life is a journey of constant change, and in this constant flux, our emotions often serve as our compass. They tell us when we're moving in a direction that feels right and when we've strayed off course. But to truly navigate life's transitions successfully, we need more than just a compass. We need to understand the map of our emotions, and this is where self-reflection and emotional intelligence come into play. Self-reflection is like the mirror that allows us to see our emotional selves clearly. It's the process of taking a step back, looking at our emotions, and asking ourselves why we feel the way we do. It's about understanding the root of our feelings, the triggers that set them off, and the patterns they form over time. When we reflect on our emotions, we begin to see them not as random occurrences but as responses to specific events or circumstances. This understanding gives us the power to anticipate, manage, and even change our emotional responses. Instead of being swept away by the current of our emotions, we can learn to ride the waves. Emotional intelligence, on the other hand, is the ability to understand and manage not just our own emotions, but also the emotions of others. It's about recognizing the emotional undercurrents in our interactions and using this insight to navigate our relationships more effectively. When we combine self-reflection with emotional intelligence, we gain a powerful tool for managing change. We can anticipate how a transition might affect us emotionally and prepare ourselves accordingly. We can understand how others might react to the same transition and adjust our approach to minimize conflict and maximize harmony. In the end, understanding our emotions is not just about navigating life's transitions, it's about living a more fulfilling life. It's about turning our emotional compass into a GPS that can guide us through the complex terrain of our inner emotional landscape. In the journey of life, your emotions are your compass. What if the key to embracing new beginnings was taking care of yourself? Think about it. Self-care is not simply about spa days or treating yourself to a shopping spree. It's about prioritizing your mental and emotional well-being. It's about ensuring you have the energy and clarity to navigate the winding paths of life. Imagine a car. No matter how fancy or powerful, without regular maintenance, it will eventually break down. The same applies to us. We need to maintain our minds and bodies to keep going, to keep growing. But how do we do this? By setting boundaries, by saying no when we need to, by ensuring we get enough sleep, eat healthily, and exercise regularly, by taking time to relax, to meditate, to reflect, by doing things we enjoy, things that energize us and make us happy. So, as we journey through life's transitions, let's remember to take care of ourselves. Because self-care is not a luxury, but a necessity. Have you ever thought about the power of gratitude in navigating life's transitions? Consider for a moment the last time you paused to appreciate a simple blessing in your life. Perhaps it was the warmth of the sun on your skin, the aroma of your morning coffee, or even the sound of a loved one's laughter. These everyday miracles are often overlooked in the hustle and bustle of life, yet they hold the key to maintaining a positive outlook during transitions. Imagine you're at the end of a chapter in your life. The uncertainty of what's next can feel overwhelming. But what if, instead of focusing on the unknown, you shift your attention to the things you're grateful for? This simple practice can transform your perspective and infuse your transition with a sense of positivity and hope. Gratitude is not just about celebrating major milestones, it's about acknowledging the everyday blessings that make our lives rich and meaningful. It's about recognizing the beauty in the ordinary and the extraordinary. It's about cherishing the moments that make us smile, that warm our hearts, that make us feel alive. When we practice gratitude, we're not just expressing thanks, we're actively choosing to focus on the positive aspects of our lives. We're choosing to see the good in every situation, even in the midst of change and uncertainty. This proactive approach helps us maintain a positive outlook, which in turn can make the process of transition less daunting and more rewarding. So, how do we cultivate this practice? It's simpler than you might think. Start by taking a few moments each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for. Write them down in a journal, share them with a friend, or simply hold them in your heart. Over time, this practice can become a habit, a way of life that transforms your outlook and empowers you to navigate life's transitions with grace and positivity. In every moment, big or small, there is something to be grateful for. Thank you for joining us on this journey through embracing life's transitions. We hope that our insights and perspectives have been helpful in your own journey. Now, we invite you to be an active part of our community. If you found this video enlightening, please don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Your support helps us continue creating content that explores the intricacies of life and human nature. Remember, our channel thrives on your engagement. By subscribing, you'll not only be supporting us, but you'll also be the first to know when we release new videos. So, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and join us as we delve deeper into the human experience in future videos. We also encourage you to leave a comment below. Let us know your thoughts on today's topic. Have you experienced a significant life transition? How did you handle it? Do you have any tips or techniques you'd like to share with our community? We love hearing from you, and your insights can be invaluable to others who are navigating their own transitions. Remember, life is not a straight path, but a journey of constant learning and growth. Embracing the transitions, both big and small, is a crucial part of this journey. So, let's continue to explore, learn, and grow together. Until next time, take care, and remember to appreciate the everyday miracles that make life so rich and meaningful.